Hi, good morning. Auntie Pauline here. All those shine. So how y'all doing this morning? Auntie Pauline is not too bad. She was down with the flu. As I said before, I'm down but I'm not out. So I'm getting there. A bit stuffy. I hope the fan is not making too much noise. Okay, so I come on here this morning to talk a little about a dangerous, a terrible, heart-rending, I don't even know how to describe it, but it is a disease. And I spoke about it already, but maybe not on this platform. And this is something that I have to live with. Sorry, this is a disease that I have to live with. And let me tell you something. I always hear about it, saw people with it who's affected by it. I saw other members of families who are being affected by that disease. But when it really happens to me, that is when I really take it serious and realize what other persons were going through. Right? What other persons were going through. And it's a no joke thing. This disease can destroy your family. It can destroy your life if you don't know how to handle it. It can destroy relationship with siblings and other family members who really don't understand. So I think everybody should be educated or try to know something about this disease, that because anybody is prone to it. And when it comes, if you don't know how to deal with it, then it can destroy your life, your family life, and your relationship. You understand? And this disease, I know you're wondering what kind of disease. But let me tell you something, man. This disease I'm talking about is Alzheimer's. It is Alzheimer's disease. And when I tell you that I am affected by it, yes, you don't want to know how? My mother has that disease. And it is not an easy thing to cope with, living with persons with that disease. You understand? So that's why I said it affects me, it affects family members, it affects everybody, not only the person who has the disease it affects. Because if we are not careful, there are so many changes, so many different changes we have to go through, so many different phases we have to go through because of this disease. We have to learn to be tolerant. We have to change our mood of doing things, our ways of doing things. We have to change everything about us. We have to change because we can't be the normal person anymore. As long as we have persons living with this disease, and if those persons, those family members mean anything to us, and when I say mean anything to us, because some persons don't care about elderly parents, so it won't mean anything to them because they are not there for them to face the dilemma, right? So if you care about your family members and those persons have that disease, then it will affect you. Affect you in one way or the other, whether in the good or in the bad, negative or positive, but it's gonna affect you. Because first to begin, you're not gonna happy to see your family member going down like that, doing things out of the ordinary that is destructive, that is destroy his or herself. And you call it love. You love that person, and you're not gonna feel good to see that person is going down, destroying themselves. So that's why I said it have to affect you. As long as you love your family, it have to affect you. And worse if you live with the person, it's going to affect you. I tell you, because my mother is not living with me, but I have her every weekend, like on a Saturday or whenever I'm around. She would come by, and I try to have her for a day or a two, but it's not happening. It is not happening because of her situation. I can cope. I am trying to cope, but she is not cooperating. You understand? And what can I do? I have to go easy. I have to go easy on her. Right? So let me tell you something. First, we have to find out what is Alzheimer's disease in order for us to really understand. And it's a disease, it's a brain disorder that slowly destroys your memory and your thinking skills, your thinking ability. Yes. And eventually the ability to carry out even the simplest task. Even the simplest tasks that will destroy your ability of doing so. Right? So that is Alzheimer's. Right? And you would want to know what is the main cause of Alzheimer's. It's caused by the abnormal buildup of protein in and around your brain cells. So sometimes they say it has gone through it already and what gone by the man, it can't come to diving. But for the young, that's why I wanted to share the video, so that those younger persons coming up will deal with their health differently and take their health seriously and know the things that they put down in their stomach. You understand? Know the type of food to eat and stuff like those. Know how you need to exercise. Listen to me, it's a holistic thing. You know, just tap yourself, right? So therefore, if I like me gone through the gate already, not mean say it can reverse, like cut off certain things that me used to do, me used to eat and do the proper thing. Yes, but the bad eating habit already gone. But what I'm saying, I can slow it down by doing the right thing. Alright? And that's what I plan to do. I'm gonna try my endeavor best to do the right thing, because I don't want to end up like my mother. Right? So far, I want you to share this video. Please share this video so that others can see. And sometimes this is not new, but sometimes when we get some things to read, we don't read it. But if me really tell you, you will listen. Not true. Like when me read it and I tell you, you listen to me. Not true. So share it. Share the video. Share the video and make me talk. And those who don't subscribe to the video yet, to my channel, just subscribe, please. If you subscribe already, thanks. That's alright. Don't touch it. And you can comment, because I need to know. I'm in the learning process. I am learning about Alzheimer's. So if you have anything about Alzheimer's, if you have any experience, you can put it in the comment. I need to know, right? Others need to know. If you have persons who have Alzheimer's and whatever they are experiencing with them, you can just put it in the comment box to let us understand. All right, so let us learn from each other. So as I said before, Alzheimer's disease is caused by the abnormal buildup of protein in and around the brain cells. So one of those protein is involved in that disease is called amyloid. It's deposits of which form plaques or plaques around the brain cells. And the other protein is called tau, T-A-U. It deposits of which forms tangles within the brain cells. So you see a lot of things is going on in the brain. Not true? A lot of things is going on in the brain. Now, what are some of the symptoms? I'm going to go fast. Some of the symptoms, increase of memory loss and confusion, yes. Inability to learn new things, difficulty with language and problems with reading, writing, and working with numbers, difficulty organizing thoughts and thinking logically, shortening attention span, problem coping with new situations. These are just a few, of the symptoms. These are just some of the few of the symptoms that come with it. So, how do we cope? How can we cope with Alzheimer's patients? Let us just keep things simple, right? Have a daily routine so persons know when certain things will happen. Reassure the person that he or she is safe and you are there to help. Focus on his or her feelings rather than words. Don't argue or try to reason with the person, and don't try not to show frustration or anger. And may tell us a serious something, if you ever go on like you are upset or you're angry because of what mama they do, hey, she get out. Yes, man, me not reach out in her life, it on tired of me. At one point, before I really did understand, she asked me something, and the next minute, she asked me the same thing. And by the time when she asked me, and one at the time, I said, "Ma, you asked me about 100 times now." And me realize she feel a way when me say so, and then she realize oh, she not remember nothing. Me not remember them, man. And then she burst out in tears, and then I realized that I'm not to say that. Each time she asked me a question again, me pretend as if I the first they asked me. She will ask me over and over and over, and I will just pretend as if it's the first time she's asking me. These are some of the things that we have to know and learn. And again, sometimes some siblings might think that their parents have favoritism and things like that when they come around, and the reaction that they get. No, they definitely don't remember you. I am around her, and more times she asks me at home again, when you come, mama, when me know way, see me up to this morning. No, sir, first me see you. She don't remember, so she see me already. Or you are who again? When your parents start losing memory, not remembering his or her own children, you realize that something is definitely wrong. It's gone. It's going. Right? So, many of the times, these are the things we have to face. The next thing, I saw my mother with her hand closed. Mama, what you have in your hand? Something make me then, something me look about, man. Me have something me look about. Me say, let me see what in your hand, you know. Garbage. You take her bag full of garbage. Should have walked and should have picked up every garbage and she put up, and she say it have values. Sometimes you have to just leave her because she determined say a fear things I want to take it from me and this that and can me go pour out if I want to go treat you. Oh, taking the garbage from you? No. So what we do is leave her with it. When she go and put it in her room or put it wherever in her bag or wherever, then we take time, go behind her back and we dispose of them. And when she go, she not remember say she ain't have it. She not ask for it, she don't look for it. Because she don't remember say she ain't have the garbage there. Right? So these are some of the things that we have to take our time with. Don't rush them. Don't rush them. Just allow them. You have to watch them that they don't hurt themselves. Put away all weapons, all destructive elements or whatever. Knife and stuff like those, scissors, take it away from them and from around them. But things like the empty bottle will not have no use. The drinking cup, you give them a disposable cup, you drink from, and they must throw it away. And no, she find use for it. It's usable. Leave her with it. In due time, when she's not looking, you go and you take it and you dispose of it. Because if you are going to try to dispose of it in front of her and try to get it from her, she will put up a fight. She put an argument. Right? So these are some of the things I'm learning from my mother. These are some of the things I'm learning. You have a stranger will come and you put on your bag and she'll go and take up the bag. And then you ask her, oh, it's my bag. And you say, no, I feel my bag. She hold on to it because it's her bag. Right? It's her bag. Now you have to know how. You can't just grab it and say, give it. You're going to have a tug of war. You're going to cook, sir. And you tell. And you say, Mama, you see this bag here? It belongs to this lovely lady. She just bought it here and she put it here right here, and she's gonna take something out of it to give you. So can I have it, please? Oh, I say God, so oh me come by. But no, sorry miss, sorry the brain now works alright, you know. Yes, we know that. You understand? We can't just go and grab it away, give me and touch me things and this and that and that. No, we have to know how to deal with her. You understand? First to begin, you have to educate yourself first about the disease. Then you have to stay in touch with the person. Whether you're going to do it on a regular, because you're not living with your family, family members or whatever, but you have to stay in touch. Stay in touch. Give her a call or give him a call every day or every now and then. That call or a card, it shows and it means a lot that you care. And be patient. You have to be patient, because adjusting is like starting over, right? Then you have to have a shoulder to lean on. The disease can create stress for the entire family. So we all need everybody, especially those who are the caretaker. And I say a big thank you to my sister and my niece who is taking care and who have her every day to deal with. I say a big thank you to Bev and her daughter Charmaine, who have her to deal with every day. Because if I have her 1 day or 2 days and it's like that, Can you imagine having her every day? Yeah? So we all have to give the encouragement that it so need. The disease can create stress for the entire family, and simple offering your support and friendship is very helpful. You might be living far away, but give a call, tell who you are, and sing a song over the phone with our man, pray with her, and all those things. Cheer her up. FaceTime, call somebody and make you see your face with the phone and make you see your face, that they can identify who the person is. Engage the person in a conversation. It is important to involve the person in conversation, even when he or she her ability to participate beyond becomes more limited. But make she sit down or make him sit down there so and you they talk and you ignore. No, man, involve them in the conversation, make them feel good. You understand? Offer to help the family with the to-do list. Wow, that is something else. Prepare a meal, run errands. Yes, that's the support we all need. Somebody to come in and cook and say, here, and sit down and we eat together. Yes, man, you and the person eat together. A big support that, a big help that. Big help that. Engage family members in activities. Invite them to take a walk or participate in other activities. Yes. Offer family members a reprieve. Spend time with the person living with the dementia. Or so family members can go out alone, visit with friends. You think say everywhere we go we want car, mama? I know something say we don't want car, but sometimes we want to be alone with our friends. But we have to care everywhere because guess what? We don't have nobody to stay with her. We don't have nobody to stay with her. So therefore we have to care everywhere we go. And when we go, trust me, I know easy thing. The other day we take her to the park. And you think I want easy task? We bring her to the Mother's Day concert. You think it was an easy task? She want as she reach, she want go home. I want we go spend the whole night at this place. Look, because you come here, me here, man. We want to enjoy ourselves, and she was there getting aggressive. She want to go home, and she want this and she want that, and appear nice her head and all these things. If somebody would offer and say, alright, let's spend a day with her and make we go out. Be flexible. Don't get frustrated if your offer for support is not accepted immediately. The family may need time to assess its needs. So therefore, I know anybody know how to deal with them. So if you come and say, alright, we can't stay in this matter today. We have to go, maybe give a trial. Because I say, Miss Matty, I'm not easy somebody to deal with. Me I tell you, Miss Matty is not easy person to deal with. And we know one time we left with and Miss Matty care. And Miss Matty get on top of the nerves, get up, left Miss Matty gone. Right? So therefore, this is something we have to think about. So if you want to stay with Miss Matty one day, come when the family is around and catch your practice. Oh, Miss Owen. Yes, man, you have to catch your practice in front of them and see how Miss Matty operates. And then you can decide your mind from there if you would stay alone with Miss Matty. Because I understand that this is not even the worst part of it. And that's why we have to get somebody to stay with her and to give a high out. Because if any time her brain start mix up and tell her if we come out of the yard and go on. Anytime her brain start mix up and tell her to take off her clothes and go out on the street naked. Because I'm seeing it happening to people. I have seen this happening to people. I've seen persons walking on the road naked because of the Alzheimer's. Because guess what? Family members maybe was around the back or something and and they disappear. I have heard of a woman for some years now. She disappeared. Nobody know where she is. Nobody know where she is. She and her daughter was in the kitchen and she offered, I think she asked to help to peel the banana or something. And I said, no mama man, maybe peel it. Just sit down. And mama go sit up on the veranda. That's what the members thought. I'm not sure if I get this story right, but it is true. And by the time they reach out of the veranda, there was no mother. And until this day, how much years now, they cannot find her. Like she walk out of the yard, wander way out of the yard. You have to give her eye. These are the things that is happening to our Alzheimer's parents and family members. We have to be very careful. So let me tell you something, man. We need your prayers. We need your help. We need your assistance. Right? So what you can do is type in the comments below. Tell us or tell me some of the things that I can do or families can do to make life a bit easier dealing with Alzheimer's patients. Alright? And if you want to DM me straight, my number is 876 360 1606. You can give me a call or you can find me on WhatsApp. You can text me some hints, useful and helpful hints in how, so I can pass it on with the rest of my siblings, family members, to help with my mother to cope with Alzheimer's. It's a terrible disease and it's destroying her. And we love her so much that when it destroys her, it destroys us too. Because nobody wants to see their family members going down like that. And sometimes when she realizes and come back to memory, sometimes it come back quickly, she start crying and said, my God, me remember. You understand? Me say mama is alright. We have to calm her down and say it's alright, man. One thing I don't think she forget is where she go to basic school. Each time we pass that place, going to church, me used to go to that school here. Always here. And she remember exactly where the school master used to live, mistress used to live. I hope there's a Miss Clara used to live, school teacher. Right? So she remembered that quite well. But listen, man, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna run in town, come back before 7 hours. Alright, so as I said, share my video, give me a thumbs up if you like it. And this is not even the half of Alzheimer's, but this is just a experience that I am having with my mother, so I'll share it with you. So Auntie Pauline saying peace out. See you soon.